Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're taking a look at Horde mode. This is a new game mode for Dota 2 that has been getting quite a bit of attention. People really like this, and frankly, it's because it's good. Now let me go ahead and pick one of these heroes first. As you can see, the selection is a bit limited, but that's fine because you know, like, it's one of those cases where they just took care to properly balance it and all of that. But nonetheless, I'm going to be playing Tiny here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this game mode. As I already mentioned, it's very interesting because it's very, I know it's just different, I think. Like, there's a lot of thought put into it, and I really appreciate that. Now, before we actually get into any of it, let me go ahead and say this, right? This is a difficult game mode. Not only is it a difficult game mode, though, but there's actually a more difficult version of it available, right? Wait, don't take the bounties. Give those to Alchemist. Alchemist get E and then get both bounties. Let's go. But, oh, and Alchemist, you're gonna have to get me an Aghanim's rather early. That would be really cool. Yeah, that's why I asked them to pick an Alchemist. This is why. Anyway, so, but it's also got a second map that is not a 5-player map, but a 4-player map that is supposed to be much more difficult than this. Haven't even tried it yet, gotta admit, because I'm already struggling with this shit. Okay, like, this is already really, really tough. Now, what makes this interesting? There are 3 different lanes. There's the top lane here, then there's, of course, the mid lane and the bottom lane. Now, this isn't all that surprising, right? But what I like about it is that each lane plays differently. Right, at the top lane, you just get units. Mid lane too, right? But mid lane, I think you get a bit more. Bottom lane is entirely different. Bottom lane is more like regular laning, right? Where you spawn creeps as well. And those then kind of slowly move towards the enemy. But the cool thing is that the enemy also gets a creep wave, but those are accompanied by some jungle creeps, or their creep waves are bigger or something like that. Also, your creep wave only moves up to this point at most, right? So what you have to do down there is to kind of have to constantly push this lane, but you get some help. So you can put a weaker hero there. You can, for example, put that Alchemist there, which is definitely, like, as a hero, he's just not that strong early on, right? As you can see, the mid lane, there are a lot of units there, right? There's a constant swarm of dudes. Up at the top, yeah, you know, I have to put up with some nonsense too, but yeah, it's okay. The only units I get here are mostly just, you know, these jungle creeps, right? While in the mid lane, you also get regular creeps on top of it. I think. Let me check. I'm not 100% confident that that's correct. Now, let me go and actually pull these guys back, because I want to go ahead and get rid of this, if at all possible. Yes, okay, see. So there are also regular creeps that are spawning into the mid lane. So can you see why this is interesting? There are 3 different lanes that all play differently. So you have this dynamic of, okay, so let me go ahead and figure out how to play each lane in the best way possible, right? On top of that, each hero, by the way, has changed abilities, which I like, right? So Tiny, for example, the Toss, as you can see, has a much lower mana cost, and the Avalanche deals more damage and has an increased radius, though not at level 1, but it's gonna increase as we level it up. So that's like one of the things that I appreciate. I'm kind of taking a lot of damage here. Let me go ahead and head back and pick up some HP and mana again. You know what, I just want to go back and regen. I always want to buy a Morbid Mask as soon as possible. You know, lifesteal is pretty decent, right? I don't think I really need to explain that. But yeah, so Alchemist in the meantime, like, he's just farming bottom, and Alchemist is gonna get me an Aghanim's, because as we all learned over the past few days, a Tiny that doesn't have to waste an inventory spot on an Aghanim's is a very powerful Tiny. So gonna get a lot out of that, hopefully. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get more of the Toss, even though I really want to show you the more of the Q, right? But Toss is just better because it's more spammable, right? Because it has a lower mana cost and a lower cooldown and all of those good things. But yeah. Now, there's one new item in this game mode, which is like a really heavy upgrade. Other than that, like, everything has been kind of adjusted a little bit. I guess not everything, but a lot of things. Well, I guess even that's not true, but there's some changes, right? Like, a few things have been adjusted. I guess that's more accurate. Okay, as you can see up here, I'm barely getting any levels at all. Yeah, that's the downside of being in the top lane. Like, it's just, yeah, you just kind of blow. Let's be honest, this just sucks, but, you know, like, somebody has to do it. And the thing is, like, I can't really help at the mid, right? And I want to get the bottom to the alchemist. Like, that's kind of the strategy here. So I'll just have to suffer through this, and, you know, that's just how it is, and that's okay. Right, like, that's just okay. You know what, I'll just do that, and I hope that my team can make up for it. And I think they're definitely going to be able to do so. I believe in them. So yeah, that's basically it. There are some really interesting well, actually, they aren't that interesting, but there are some bosses that come later. I guess they are interesting because, not because of, like, their design, I wouldn't say, but, like, because of the timing. Like, they are really well placed when they arrive, and I appreciate that, right? Though the bosses themselves tend to be just a big dude that you hit, right? But they come at really nice timings, so you actually get challenged quite a bit. But yeah, as you can see, like, we've got the tiny farming down here. He's getting quite a bit of money, getting pushed back, but, you know, he has his own creep wave, and I guess we're gonna lose that tower now. The thing is, once we actually lose barracks, the game isn't over or anything like that. They need to kill the ancient to win the game. But once we lose barracks, the creeps become more powerful. And that doesn't apply to the jungle creeps, but that applies to the lane creeps, right? So, for example, the top lane, I think, is just left the way it is right now. The mid lane also gets, like, the super creeps added in, and the bottom lane, of course, like, a big part of the bottom lane are regular creeps, so those become really scary. Do you see why this is interesting? Right, do you see why this is actually that? I think it's very easy to understand why this is so popular right now. Okay, help. I don't actually have. I don't know if giving me that items already is a great idea, because I'm not level 6. Okay, thank you. I'm the cutest tiny now. But I'm not actually level 6. Well, I do have an Aghanim's now, which is pretty good. Now, Aghanim's, of course, in Tiny is freaking amazing here because cleave. Right, like, I don't think I need to explain that. You want to be able to... Oh, wait, I don't actually get the benefit yet. Really? I need to be level 6. I didn't know that. Oh, you learn something new every day. Okay, you guys need to... I need to get some levels. I need to go bottom. Please, I need to get some levels here. Top lane gets barely any levels at all. But, like, down here, I should be able to, like, instantly actually get the level 6 I need. Because I just need the cleave, right? Okay, it's fine. I got the cleave now. Let's go. Without the cleave, this is just not working. So as you can see, this is pretty rough, right? Like, this is a tough game mode. Yeah. But I think that's really cool. Like, I appreciate that. And a lot of game modes tend to be really simple and really easy. This isn't. This is really difficult. And it's not a competitive game mode in the sense that you play against somebody. It's like, you know, so, I don't know. It's a neat horde mode. I have really, like, looked around a lot for a good horde mode. Because, you know, I wanted to get you guys a video on a good one. Because I feel like horde modes are always really interesting, and I also think that they are quite suited for Dota, right? I feel like Dota is just a game that lends itself to something like that. But haven't been able to find anything, except for this. Which wasn't really that difficult to find, because it's like the second most played game mode in the game right now. But yeah, so I think that's about it. I guess we'll just keep playing from here. It's not that complicated at all, right? Like, strategy, there's a huge amount of strategy. You know, like, I think 3 people in here are playing the game mode for the first time, so that's why we aren't doing incredibly well here. And I guess my strategy of putting Tiny top, probably not the smartest thing I could have done. But, you know, so be it. Like, we're all still trying to figure this out, right? Wait, is there Roshan? Oh, no. So this is the first boss, right? Like, every once in a while there comes a boss. And these bosses tend to be really scary. So, for example, we have Roshan here. Right, but we actually get him, which is pretty neat. And I'll just go bottom and take care of this now, because somebody has to. Oh my god. I think I'll just stay here. I gotta get some levels going on, man. It's really that simple, man. I gotta get the levels, but I think we are gonna be fine for a little bit, right? We are losing quite a bit of ground, but you know, on the upside, we do have the advantage of having an Alchemist. And I think Alchemist is gonna be really good here. You know, just because he does have the Agonons that he can just share with people, and it's really nice. Like, I like having an Agonons that I don't actually have to have. Like, that's quite a bit of additional growing potential that you usually wouldn't have. So let me go ahead and push this lane back. Yeah, that's the cleave. Comes in big time, right? Okay. Also got myself a Quelling Blade. Quelling Blade is 600 gold in here. Because Quelling Blade is obviously really good, right? Especially on Tiny. I would assume it's not as crazy on everybody else, but on Tiny, Quelling Blade is like one of the best items, no matter what. And in here, it's just silly. Okay, so let me go ahead and kill this creep wave, and then I should head back. Maybe actually getting TPs wouldn't even be that bad. I'm just saying, but it seems my team is doing fine, so let me head back, and I need to go help out again. There's swap overlays. No, God, I always forget about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, I'm the worst. Yeah, I'm coming back. I just kind of pushed this bottom lane a bunch. Okay, so I'm really the core player here, right? Like, we sacrifice a lot to make me be powerful, and now I need to make a lot happen. But I should be able to do so. Honestly, I'm not that worried, because Tiny. I like Tiny for this. Can you win in this game mode? I'm actually not sure if you can win. I've never gotten that deep into it. So this is one thing I think, but I'm pretty sure you can. Like, eventually it's gonna end, because these modes, these waves are not randomly generated. So I'm pretty sure you can win. I'm positive. Yeah, so that's of course something I'm pretty sure you can win. I would be surprised if it's just until you die, because there's no way to keep high score or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure you can win. Oh man, I love that. The huge avalanche is just beautiful. It's so powerful too. It deals 400 damage, I think. Yeah. Crazy strong. Okay. Of course, I'm just building attack speed right now. That's mostly because, you know, Tiny. Gotta get some attack speed, man. Gotta get some attack speed. Okay, maybe Alchemist should be looking to mostly stay at top lane or something like that. Maybe we should have put him there. Maybe I should have taken bottom. I don't know. Still trying to figure this all out, okay? It's not that easy. It's really not. But yeah, that's really my favorite part about this game mode. Like, the fact that it's not just everybody does the same thing. Right? No, it's uneven. Right? The mid plays a different game from the top, and both of those lanes play a different game from the bottom lane. And as such, you can really adjust your strategies accordingly. Personally, I appreciate that a lot. Right? I think that's one of the big strengths of Dota. Right? I really appreciate that about Dota as well. Where you don't just have to play the same strategy with every hero. Or in every game. Right? You just kind of... Or you kind of just change things around. And kind of to extend on that, right? Like, another thing I really appreciate is that it's not even like on the sides, right? Like, the Dire is different from the Radiant. So, can you stack that? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Now, one thing, you can't actually kill these buildings. Right? Like, these are invincible. Don't worry, I went there and checked. That's not just me saying that. You can't actually do that. It just simply doesn't work. I really wanted it to, but you can't. So, that's a shame. Bit of a shame. But guess that's just kind of how it is. Actually, I should probably keep the Ring of Protection. I feel like at this point that's likely more valuable. Yeah, got a second Moon Shard. I feel like that adds the most damage right now. I just want attack speed, man. I'm tiny. Look at this. Yeah, these creep waves, they don't stand a chance. Okay. So let's say if I just take bottom and I defend here. Are you guys fine? Or should I take mid? Because you guys gotta get some money. Now, I can easily hold like the entire game, but then I only get money. Like, if I just sit here, right, and I clean out every single creep wave, then I'm the only one that gets anything. Which is not that great of an idea. Let's be honest, that doesn't really work. Now, another cute thing I feel like pointing out, this isn't really that important, I feel, because you don't end up leaving your base a lot, right? But they actually changed the map around quite a bit, which I think is interesting, right? Like, you see this? This somehow is closed off, right? Like, that is a little new. Up here, you see this? It's entirely different. Like, well, not entirely different, but quite a bit. It's just, you know, down here, this area, there's a jungle camp here, there's another jungle camp here. Like, this is just, there's a slight difference there. It's not huge, it's not significant or anything like that. But there is a difference, and I don't know. I just think that's kind of cute that they did that, right? Okay. You're level 16, and... oh, the big guy. I'm coming, boys! Yeah, they need my help with that one. They definitely do. That guy is a boss. And he's really difficult to kill. Now, luckily, this guy doesn't actually just go for buildings. Instead, he targets down heroes. Now, that's really the biggest problem here, right, though? Because, like, he distracts you. So what you have to do is you need to kill him while not getting... like, your base murdered. So I'll go ahead and clean this out, and then I'm coming. You guys defend, I'll fight him. Okay, let's go. I can't really kill him. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Oh shit, he's magic immune. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Do you see what I mean with, like, interesting bosses? It's not that the boss itself is that crazy. Right? The boss is just straight up right-clicking people. Like, it's not that interesting. But the timing for the boss and the way he's set up, where he's just like this huge beefy guy that you can't kite around a lot. I think that's really cool. Right? I think that's actually quite awesome. Oh, gotta get out of here. Don't wanna die to him. Okay, let me get a Daedalus. You know, gotta get some damage going on, and crits always go a long way. Especially with Tiny, right? Like, you just hit really hard already, so crits end up playing out super fucking well. Okay, come on. Okay, I can't die to him. I can't die. If you die, you resurrect, but you still have a death time, right? So it's still like, I can't die. I need to keep defending. Luckily, I have lifesteal, right? But there's that, but... we are slowly getting him. Slowly. It takes a bit. It certainly takes a while, but... no, that's just kind of how it goes. Ow! Okay. Think we got him, though. Yeah, they got him. Sweet. I'll just let him have that. Always gives us the... Rose just got stomped by the Radiant. But, you know. So I never really know if I want to actually, like... keep the Quelling Blade. Quelling Blade is, like, just really good. In terms of items, I probably want to get, like, an Assault Cuirass at this point. And then one of, like there's this King Rapier, which is super, super powerful. How much damage does it add? Like 400? Yeah, 400 damage and, no, bash damage, bash chance. Like, it adds a lot. It's a really nice item to have. But we're getting pretty deep into it. Now, let me go ahead and actually say one thing that is a huge problem with this game mode, though. And sadly, that's not even related to the game mode. So, the game itself, I think, is really well done. Right? Like, I like this a lot. I think this is really cool. I think this is a challenge. I think this is interesting. Basically, everything you could ask for from a Horde mode. What my biggest problem with it, though, what my problem with it is, though, is actually getting to play it. If you just go ahead and randomly queue up, you're gonna run into douchebags like you always do, right? But the problem is because this is a cooperative game mode that doesn't actually share the same things for everybody, right? Again, all lanes are different, everybody plays a different role. People always call bottom lane. Like, from what I have noticed, everybody always calls bottom lane. And I've had it so many times where somebody called bottom lane, somebody else just went bottom lane, and then both quit. Which is really frustrating. Or as soon as anything goes wrong, people immediately, they just start rage quitting. Personally, I don't appreciate that. Right? I really don't think that's cool at all. And that's a bit of a problem. God, I should get my freaking Quelling Blade again. Holy hell.
There goes your top
Man. Okay, so this guy isn't magic immune, so you can't throw him up into the air, which is kind of neat. Let's go, buddy! Can you freeze him? Okay, I'll throw him up. Let's keep going! Ugh. I'm just sitting here pounding into him. Yes! I'm the motherfucking tiny! There we go. Kind of losing bottom, but I guess we're still fine. Yeah, but we're losing buildings. See that? Top barracks is dying. They're pushing down the mid. Yup. It's kind of how it goes. Bit of a problem, right? Oh, nice. I guess I'll take that. Ah, they got it. They got it. Well, that's unfortunate. Bottom. Bottom racks is probably the most important one to defend, honestly. Just because they are the most, like, creepsy. I don't know. Maybe. So I'm gonna get that big, like, rapier thing. What is it called? The King Rapier next. Divine Rapier is more expensive because Sacred Relic costs 5,500 gold. So that's a lot of money, right? But yeah, it seems to be cooling down a bit. That is terrifying. I don't actually know if there is Roshan. If anybody should scout that, it's probably Storm Spirit. Does he have a TP? Okay, there's a Roshan. Does he have edges? He doesn't have edges though. Also, can you come back? There are lots of dudes coming and you're gonna not do anything. Okay. Let me go and clean this out right away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming back. Okay, I think... No, not quite enough for a rapier. I'll end up eating one of those moon shards. Right, like, I think it's definitely worthwhile carrying one, but I don't need to carry two. Like, yeah, I'm thinking my rapier seems like a more reasonable investment, honestly. Okay, good.
So much for your top rag.
Good, we hit really, really hard now. Look at this. Ah, now we're talking. Fucking love Tiny. Okay. He's got his Octarine Core, which is sweet. And there's another boss. This guy killed me the last time I played. Like, he was the reason why we lost. He hurts really bad. He hits for 1,000 damage. Okay, I'll just keep going. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry, I need to take you down here. Oh, it seems my toss doesn't actually work on him. Okay, I need to get rid of him. Oh no. Oh wait, we lost 3 heroes. Oh wait, this is a problem. Okay. Yeah, I got the big guy. Which is pretty good. I like that. That's a good start, right? That helps. But we're losing a lot. Bottom barracks is dead. Oh no. And there are these spirits that just seem to be charging in. Okay. Okay. Whew, this is really tough, man. Okay, I got the big rapier though. Yeah. So I have like the most powerful item in the game now. King Rapier. Well, we made it further than we did last time, so that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Oh, look at that. Holy hell. I hit pretty damn hard. Pretty damn hard. Yeah, I think at this point I might want to, you know, stop taking the money from my teammates. It's probably a decent idea. I should just sit back and be ready in case they need me. Because, like, I'm done with items, right? Like, that's kind of the problem. Tiny is just really good at this. Because he cleaves everything. So I'm just kind of done with items now. So what the hell do I buy next? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there much of a point to anything? Not really, but I gotta get something. Okay, there's a lot of dudes coming over here. Okay, I got them. Yeah, they need my help though. Oh no, Ice Blast! There's Ice Blast flying. Oh no, that reminds me of Rave Knight. Was it Rave Knight? Were they the Ice Blasts? There was some map with Ice Blast, which was stupid. Oh, come on. Can't freaking move now. Okay. And our Ancient is kind of dying. Which might be a slight problem. Oh my god. The Ice Blast. That is just silly. I guess I could sell a Mask of Madness. For like another Moon Shard. I'm not sure if I like that more though, because Mask of Madness at least gives me movement speed, and the additional damage is not something I'm worried about, right? Like, I don't really care about taking damage that much. Because, like, things just die. Where I come, the world crumbles. It just falls to my feet and dies a horrible and painful death. Oh no. No, boys, I don't think we can make it past this. So yeah, that's Horde mode. I think it's really cool. Like, it's really, really difficult, but I appreciate that. Okay, I need to sit all the way back here. I really wish I had another inventory slot. I guess I can sell the boots and get like... Oh no. I don't know what I could get instead of boots. Another King Rapier? Probably. Okay. At least this guy isn't scary. I don't really have to be afraid of anybody. Except for the ones, you know, that kill my base. Oh wait, I lost. Oh no! I didn't even think that I was gonna... that was a possibility. Oh, I like the GG call to the creeps, let's go. Yeah, I know, it's to the team. But yeah, so that's Horde mode. I think it's a really cool game mode. I think it's really, really cool. It's really interesting, though it's gonna... It's tough, it's difficult. Oh, most certainly it is. But yeah, if you enjoy that kind of thing, then this is for you. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow.